Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So today we're going to be looking at a new foundation that I found perusing Amazon. I have never heard of this brand, was just kind of looking around to see what I could find and came across what I think may be a dupe for a higher end, very popular foundation. So if that sounds interesting to you, I hope that you will stick around with me and give this a try. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and joining us here. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of any of my future uploads. And with that, grab yourself a cup of coffee and let's go do our makeup. I was looking around on Amazon and just not for anything in particular. I was just kind of looking around to see if there's anything new I could find that I hadn't tried yet or heard of. And I came across a brand. Some of you have probably heard of it from another foundation that they have that seemed to be very popular a few years ago. The brand is either Phoera or Phoera. I don't know how to say it. I've heard people say it differently. But I came across a new one. It appears to be new, called the Phoera Makeup Sensitive Skin Serum. It's a hydrating foundation, but when I saw this bottle, it reminded me a whole lot of the IT Cosmetics Nude Glow packaging. So let me find... So I've never tried the Nude Glow, but I do have the IT Cosmetics CC cream, the regular CC cream, and I also have the Bye Bye foundation. Okay, and I have this one, the Bye Bye foundation. I mean, honestly, there's not a whole lot of difference between these two. But anyway, I ordered this just to give it a try. I got it on Amazon for $9.98. But looking on Phoera's website, it is actually $19.99. So I don't know. I'm hoping that this is a legitimate, that it's the same thing. So there's a lot of information on their website about it. It does not come in many shades. It looks to me that it only comes in 6 shades. So it's really not a good, shade range at all. But it says it's a hydrating foundation. It has niacinamide, allantoin, I don't know what that is, hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, and tea tree oil. It delivers an instant healthy glow with 12 hours of skin hydration. Lightweight texture, buildable medium coverage, perfect for achieving that no makeup look. So I have tried this. This is not a first impression. I have worn this already. So I have an idea of what I think of it. I just haven't worn it enough, to say that ongoing under different types of skincare that it'll work the same way. We're going to give this a try together today. I'm going to show you what it looks like on. I think the shade I got is N2 Nude. So that's one step up from the lightest shade. I was afraid the porcelain N01 would be too light. This is a hair dark for me, but I made it work. It wasn't too bad. I think the porcelain would be too light, so we're gonna go with this today. So the bottle, let me show you the packaging looks like. It does say that it is, let me just double check. Yes, it says it's cruelty-free and vegan. Moisturizes, nourishing, no makeup look, medium coverage, normal to dry skin, naturally radiant, and non-comedogenic. That's what caught my attention. I cannot wear something that is going to make me break out. So there are 30 milliliters, 1 fluid ounce, so pretty standard amount. The packaging is really nice. Really nice squeeze tube. It's identical. Let me pull out I have the smaller version of the CC cream, but the Bye Bye foundation, I mean, it's identical. The scent, there is a scent in this. It's slightly citrusy. It's reminiscent of the IT Cosmetics. Just reminds me a whole lot of it. So I'm gonna do 1 pump. Oops. Maybe a little bit more. This is what it looks like. It's a thicker cream, sort of a texture. Okay. And yeah, it's got that same sort of a citrusy scent to it as the It Cosmetics. So we're going to go in, I'm going to use my BK Beauty 109 brush. I love this brush. We're going to go in and I'm going to show you, I'll talk about how it's been laying on my skin as I am going along. So you know, right off you can kind of see it's giving you like a light coverage right off. I'd say you can build this up to about a medium, no more than that. Immediately it gives you a dewy finish. And I'll say in regard to the claim that it's non-comedogenic, the Bye Bye Foundation and the It Cosmetics CC Cream both break me out immediately. Within the day I have blemishes on my skin. This did not do that. So that claim I'm hoping is accurate, because I haven't had any problems so far with breakouts. This did last a full day. I wore this all day. I wore it yesterday for at least more than 10 hours. I mean, it lasted at least 10 hours on the skin. But you can see it's giving kind of a glowy finish. This is light coverage right now. I'd say it's a light medium, but you know, you can always put, I put concealer on, you know, it worked just fine with the Laura Mercier. I mean, I'm going to go down just a little bit. It doesn't look like it on camera, but it is just slightly orangey looking. I don't know. And I did go up under my eyes with this because it is very hydrating. It really is very, very hydrating. But it's just kind of giving a nice, glowy, light coverage. I mean, I can tell a difference. It does look a lot like both the Bye Bye Foundation, the CC Cream. Okay, I'm going to use probably about half of it there. So this is, I mean, I can tell you, spoiler alert, I do like this. I can see this being a go-to in the summertime. It doesn't claim to have sunscreen, but I don't worry about that. I'm not worried about that. I always use sunscreen, so okay. Build it up a little bit on the other side here because that's really light. Hopefully you can see I'm trying to use as much natural light as I can, but I had to have a little bit of lighting on today. But it's just a nice, smooth, dewy, light medium coverage right now. I do love the pump. The pump is the quality of this pump is really good. I've never heard of this brand. I've never tried it. Apparently their matte foundation was pretty popular a few years ago. I've never heard of it. But I saw this and it just had, this is just kind of the look that I'm going for these days, and it was non-comedogenic. And when I see that claim, that's just really important for my skin. This, I'll tell you, it looked better and better throughout the day as it sat on my skin. Even with powder I did use my trusty Flower Beauty Light Illusion powder because I trust this. This is my favorite powder. It's the one I trust to really last all day and not make my foundation look cakey or anything like that. That is one layer built up just a little bit. So hopefully you can see the difference that made. Oh, it's just so, it looked dewy, but I'm gonna go down my face and I'm gonna powder over it, and I'm gonna get up some of the excess too with a sponge. But I'm really liking it. It's tacky. I mean, I can feel it on my skin. It's not like it's soaking in and it's not there. No, it's like it reminds me of both of these Probably more this one. Well, I don't know. These are similar. It reminds me of both of them. So, is it a dupe? I don't know. I'm getting more coverage out of both the Bye Bye foundation and the CC cream than this one. This is a lighter coverage. This is a light medium. I don't know that I could build it up any more than I did. But I like it, especially for summer. It felt really good yesterday. My skin stayed nice and hydrated. I didn't break me out. It lasted all day. It degrades very gracefully. It didn't, you know, it didn't clump up. Here's my biggest pet peeve with foundations. The way it looks on my chin and my nose. And my chin, it didn't cake up. It didn't get patchy through the day. It was almost like I had on a, I don't know, like a tinted sunscreen, and it just degraded very, very gracefully. That's a big deal for me. So there you have it. I really, really like this so far. I'm going to continue to use this, but it really looks nice. I'm going to put on the rest of my makeup. Let me go ahead actually and show you how it does with concealer. I tried a different one today. It did well with the Laura Mercier. Real Flawless. I'm going to try let me do a drugstore tip. Let's do the Catrice True Skin High Coverage Concealer. This is the shade Cool Cashmere. Okay. This should look really nice with it. This is a great concealer. I'm going to go in with my BK Beauty A506 brush, concealer brush, Angie Hot and Flashy. Oh, I have got to get more BK Beauty brushes. These are just every bit as good as what people claim. Blends right in. This one looks really nice with this foundation. It has a similar texture on the skin to this concealer. Dewy. It's playing nice with my skincare too, with my sunscreen underneath. I'll have to show you. I use the Bondi Sands hydrating sunscreen or moisturizer. I forget what they call it. I'll have to do a video on my skincare. I keep it kind of simple because I use tretinoin. That covered really nicely, and ooh, I'm really dewy. Really dewy. But it's okay. I'm gonna go over it with a sponge and just kind of get up the excess. But look at that. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna go over it with a dry sponge and just soak up a little bit of excess here. So pretty, so pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna go over with a little bit of the Flower Beauty Light Illusion powder. Let's go ahead and take a big brush here. And this did help it stay in place all day. It did start to degrade just like any other foundation does, but it did it so nicely. You couldn't tell. It looks so natural. I am really impressed with this for the price point, even at $20. The IT Cosmetics foundations are $47, I think. Even at $20. But again, I got it on Amazon for $9.98. I will link it below in both places, their website and Amazon, where I found it. You know, you always have to be careful on Amazon. Are you really ordering the same thing? It's hard, you know. But I mean, this is good. What I have right here is absolutely beautiful. So there you have it. Okay, I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup, getting ready to go out, and then I will be right back and we will talk about how it's looking with the rest of my products. Okay, I am back. I have the rest of my makeup on. Just did a real simple look today because I'm not doing anything too important, but I do want to show you how this plays with my other products. Powder goes beautifully over this foundation. It doesn't get rid of the really pretty dewy look. It still looks very natural. I am very impressed with this. The price of it, I would pay $20 for this. Like I said, I got it on Amazon for about $10, but this is absolutely gorgeous. It looks so natural. Plays really nicely with all of my other products. You can still see some freckles and things through it, but that's okay with me. And actually the color's not bad. It's maybe a little bit dark, but that's okay. Once I got the rest of my makeup on it, it's not quite as noticeable. But I'm really, really liking this. I'm gonna be wearing this summer. I can tell you, it just feels so good on the skin. I feel like I've got a lot of hydration, but my skin is, I will say, if you're new here, my skin is combination. So, and I am 41 years old, so I have lines, you know, under the eyes, fine lines, and, you know, up around here, but this looked beautiful as I've worn it for a whole day, and it just looks really healthy. My skin just looks really healthy right now. I'm really happy with this. So I'm going to link this below. I'll link the Amazon, where I got it on Amazon, and I will link to their website. It took me a minute to find it on their website, which made me wonder if this was legitimately this brand. So I had to do a little research, but I will link them both below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have an amazing week ahead and the remainder of your weekend. And I hope that you make it a great day.